what do you do if a song gets released and no one ever reached out to you, whether they're attached to a label or?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the real scenarios, man. I'm gonna give you the real scenarios. Get a lawyer who can work on the back end until it's figured out. So that's what I recommend. It could be a little longer. It can be you might not get as swift, but you will maintain relationships. It won't be as crazy. It won't play out online and all this stuff.
Don't go to Twitter.
Yo, it's funny, man. I know a good, really, really, really good attorney out in New York, younger guy named Adam Freeman. I just scrolled on something today. He put something out like on Twitter, like, yo, this guy didn't pay producer again or whatever. And it's like, I don't blame him, man. I don't. That's not probably how I operate. I just can't. I'm not really built that way. But I don't hate him, and I'm sure that's efficient in some ways. It is because it's like, yo, you ain't. The court of public opinion is really like sometimes stronger than the real court. Like
someone wants to clean that up.
Yeah, someone's gonna clean it up. So it's like, yo, it's gonna happen. Like something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But I also feel like where I'm from and just like the people I work in the industry, it gets real. Like I'm talking outside of the law stuff. Like I'm good on the other side too, and I just understand that like some dude who's not really about it, going online and talking crazy. And looking in that rap space, like I'm not going to advise that. Like I'm not going to. I'm just not going to advise that. Like unless you're ready for it. There's a couple producers where I might advise that. Like who's a dude who produced Mexico Joe. Yeah, I might advise that. Like nobody gonna touch that.
Anybody gonna touch Joe?
Yeah, that guy. All right, like whatever. Yeah, take whatever route you want to take. But some of the other stuff, it's like nah, you can't. You're not gonna do that. Like, you just can't do that.
That's real shit.
It really is though. Like that really is.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't. And also, it's just like that's just the way it is. I feel like at some point you just gotta like throw it on the back end and let someone else. But in reality, the rights to that record, you could get that record taken down. I always tell people, I'm not sure how beneficial that is because you probably want it to stream if it's making money and if you got the producer credit, but. If you produce that record and you didn't get there's no agreement, you didn't get compensated, you can get that record taken down. Like you own part of that. You can get that taken.
Who do you contact? They're just
you can do you can go straight to the sources. Like if you want to, like you can go straight to the Apple Music, Spotify, TuneCore, whatever it is. Like they get the.
Probably need a lawyer though for that every time, right?
No. You can file.
You go straight to him.
You can file copyright infringement. It's like a TMCA takedown. It's like. And then, like, it is a conflict point now. Like, both sides go back and forth, have to prove their sort of argument. I don't like that either, just because
like tattletelling.
That gets nasty. Like, it just gets, and it's also just like it's like putting a gun in somebody's head. It's like that sort of negotiation. Where it's like now, you put a gun in somebody's head. What he gonna do?
Right.
Like
get him percentages.
He gonna pull another. It's gonna get nasty. But you can't do that. That's always the last resort. I always feel like that's the last resort for me. It's like. If I've been negotiating on my end for a month and a half, 2 months, and the label sort of just bullshitting, and the producers, everybody around that camp, then it's like, all right, man.
It's like the final straw.
You gave me no choice.
Right.
Like we gonna get that record. We gonna have to deal with it this way.
Right.
But that's why does it even have to get to that point? That part of it gets still just like that's what I'm saying, man.
I feel like that's them trying to test to see how. Just test the waters and kind of gauge how serious you are.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of times it's like they don't got the budgets for it. It's like that's only a smaller label situation. I feel like it don't really happen with the bigger labels. Maybe there's some like stuff that they didn't know about in the production side that you have to make them aware of. That's different, right? It's like, yo, I actually did co-produce this, this and that. And they didn't know, or cool, because maybe the other producer was acting like he produced the whole record. That's something, but some of the smaller labels, I feel like just don't got budgets, and
they try to just
they just do
weasel through.
They just because they work in that space in the trap side where it's like a lot of people are just happy to get credit.
Yeah,
right.
They're like shit. See if they're happy with just the credit.
Yeah, like
they'll hit us up.
Yeah, I feel like and it's like you look weird for speaking out almost. Like that's what they'll try to make it feel like.
Wow.
Yeah, they'll try to make it feel
that's
like
so fun.
Yeah. So and then that's why like we got lawyers like Adam Freeman who were like, nah, we gonna go online then. Because, like, people want to talk about it.